Peace, 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 and welcome to Love Sirya's Divine Channel. Today I am back with another video to see what messages that the Divine wants to upload from the current energy. And I'm definitely going to be focusing on the spring equinox that starts March 19th, as well as the Mercury pre-shadow retrograde that will start the evening of the 18th into the 19th. And this is significant energy because not only are we stepping into a new year, astrological year into Aries, we're also starting to see the energy shifting in the planets, okay? Because for the past 2 months, no planets have been in retrograde. All the planets have been stationed direct. And now we have Mercury, the planet of communication, coming in. That's going to be in retrograde in Aries from April 1st through the 25th. But between the 19th through March 19th through April 1st, that's about 2 weeks of the pre-shadow Mercury retrograde, which means that we're just going to be feeling the energy of the Mercury retrograde beforehand, kind of getting a foreshadowing of the ideas, events, and energies that we will be experiencing when Mercury does go retrograde in Aries on April 1st. So I definitely want to tap in and get some guidance on what we can expect, some guidance on how to maneuver through this new energy that is about to come in and pretty much shake things up. If you are practicing Ramadan currently, what is this, day 7? Yeah, today's March 17th, and Ramadan started on everybody started fasting on the 11th, so this is really day 6. No, today's the 17th. Okay, my days be merging, y'all. I just be trying to get through the day for real. But so yeah, if you've been practicing Ramadan, this energy is going to be extra heightened because we are practicing the energy of fasting, okay? So definitely denying our flesh from any temptation to overindulge in things that no longer serve us. So with that being said, I know most people turn to certain things to cope with high energetic feelings, you know? So for me, you know, I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking, of course I'm practicing celibacy, I'm not cursing. So these are a few things that I will not be participating in as I am fasting from Ramadan. So I really have, and eating, okay? I am an emotional eater. Sometimes I definitely will munch away if I'm bored, if I'm sad, if I'm happy, you know, I enjoy food so much. So not having these things to lean on, but God is really calling for me to have more strength and to really tap in with my higher self and my lower self to really feel into the energies and ground and really understand what it is that I'm feeling, what it is that I'm going through, and how I can transmute that energy. And I feel that the spiritual community and the collective is really tapping into the same wave as far as really making sure that they are doing what is necessary to purge and to alchemize their energies, okay? So like I said, I do want to tap in here to see what guidance does the Most High want to upload for us as far as these energies go, you know, with the spring equinox coming in, the new Aries season. Mercury will be going retrograde very, very soon in Aries. So the energy is extremely potent right now. So let's see, what messages does the divine want to upload for the divine lovelies in regards to the spring equinox, the commencing of the Aries season, and the pre-Mercury retrograde shadow period? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, but I'm going to trust the process because the energy is big that we will be experiencing, and maybe Spirit has a lot to say. So we have knowledge, drawing down the moon. We have the healing moon, seek healing. Transformation with moon magic. Shadow work. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot going on. A lot that's happening. Definitely that shadow work. I am definitely sensing that with this Mercury retrograde coming up. Take the lead. That is definitely Aries energy. Cleansing and forgiveness. Okay, so these two cards are what's being highlighted in the reading right now. So Spirit definitely wants wants us to take the lead to cleanse and heal everything that we need to heal and cleanse. Any kind of shadows, any kind of impurities that we need to cleanse and let go of, especially around the energy of forgiveness. And I can definitely feel that because the Mercury retrograde is the planet of communication. It's the planet of intellect, and it is the planet of knowledge. It's the planet of community. And typically during the Mercury retrograde, that is the time when we have quote unquote exes, past lovers that like to come back into our lives to rekindle things, to or even us. We, may tap into that energy of nostalgia and want to reach out to old flames and things like that. And Spirit is asking us to go ahead and cleanse any resentment that we may be holding on to when it comes to past lovers, past family members, friends, whoever we have let go in the past, and take the lead to go ahead and transmute and transform that shadow energy, okay? And a shadow energy because the pain and the hurt that we have experienced in these past relationships, whether it's platonic relationships, intimate romantic relationships, familial relationships, whatever kind of relationship that you have experienced any kind of betrayal, any kind of hurt, any kind of pain, that typically leaves a stain on us, okay? And we typically will create an ego construct, a shadow self that will be born in order to protect us from ever experiencing that again. And Spirit is saying they don't want us to carry on this ego construct. They want us to transform this energy to allow it to be our power. And in order to transform, we have to forgive not only these people, but we also have to forgive ourselves for allowing these people to hurt us, essentially, because we all have free will, and no one can hurt us unless we allow them to. Point blank, period. Okay, if you are reluctant to place certain boundaries in how people interact with you and how people treat you, then that can cause for some mistreatment on the other's behalf, because my mom always said, teach people how to treat you. And if you don't know how to treat yourself, then you can't possibly teach others how to treat you, okay? So what Spirit is asking us to do is forgive ourselves for not knowing at the time how to love ourselves, how to honor ourselves, how to value ourselves, how to treat ourselves, okay? And now that we know, Now that we understand how to do that, it's time to take the lead in showing others how to treat us, how to honor us, how to value us. In order to do so, we have to apply the knowledge that we've learned. Okay, we have to transform the energy that we may be carrying, like as far as resentment, and even transform the stories that we're telling ourselves based on these past experiences. You know, people have the habit of telling the same narrative over and over again. You know, like, yeah, when this person did this to me, it becomes their identity. It becomes a part of their story. And it's time to transmute that. It's time to heal that. It's time to cleanse that and let it go. Because at the end of the day, we are stepping into a lot of new energy, and it's time to create a new story. And we can't create any newness if we're still holding on to the past, if we're still holding on to old energies. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, we have self-regulation. So it's time to self-regulate in the sense that we no longer hold on to these particular stories. We no longer carry it on. We no longer tell these stories. Let it go. Cleanse. Drop it. It's done. It's over with. It happened. You know, it helped you become who you are today. And that's okay. Okay? As long as you continue to place the appropriate boundaries, okay, then you won't experience what you experienced in the past before. Those will just be memories, and you could just carry on the lessons. Okay, you don't have to no longer talk about the hurt, the pain. You know, you just carry on the lessons, and then you'll be able to celebrate yourself, celebrate others, and celebrate all this newness that's coming in, and be able to welcome it with open arms. Okay. So we are definitely still in the energy of cleansing. I mean, we are still in the Pisces season, so this is really like the last call. Last call to cleanse and transmute and transform and alchemize, okay? Any energies that we need to cleanse and let go of, okay? Like, it literally has seek healing to transform the shadow. Okay, any kind of hurt and pain. But ultimately, what they need us to do is cleanse. Taking a spiritual bath, fasting like we are doing, so that we can welcome in more forgiveness. Okay, and definitely forgiveness of the self, because that's what's most important. You don't have to reach out to these people and be like, I forgive you. Okay, I know you did me wrong, but I forgive you. Like, no, that's not what's being asked of you. It's really just asking you to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be in those situations, and being in those situations longer than you need it to be, and allowing those people to step over you, to use you, to abuse you, that kind of thing. So we're definitely stepping into this energy of honoring this cleansing process and forgiving ourselves for everything that we've gone through in the past year, the past 2 years, the past 3 years, the past 4 years, however long you've been going through a particular cycle of healing. I definitely want to pull some tarot right now, just to get some deeper understanding of what it is that Spirit wants us to seek healing for, that Spirit wants us to transform, the type of shadow work that we need to be focusing on, and what it is that we really need to be forgiving ourselves for. Okay. So this fell, and we have the 7 of Wands. So yeah, that energy of not protecting yourself, not defending yourself against people who were trying to step up to you, trying to use you, trying to abuse you, trying to take from you. So we're forgiving that, making sure that we continue to defend and protect ourselves as we are stepping into... That's a lot, and I'm not going to take those. I'm not going to take those. I'm going to, but I'll take these that fell on the table. I should. We'll definitely take those. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So what I'm hearing with this 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups is making sure that we are defending our desires, our dreams for that happily ever after. And with the 6 of Cups, this is all about reconciliation. This can be past relationships, past energy, but this is definitely pulling on that notion of, with this pre-Mercury retrograde, there will be things coming up from the past that you will be feeling deeply. You may be feeling very nostalgic about people, places, and things that are coming up, and Spirit needs you to seek healing from those past traumas, those past energies, because there may be some people from your past that are coming in to reconcile with you, and it may be the energy of you have to forgive these people in order to welcome them back in. I don't know the story, I don't know your life, but with the 6 of Cups next to the 10 of Cups, it may be destined for these people to come back into your life, to reconcile with you, to build a whole new relationship with you. And if that's the case, just make sure that you continue to defend yourself in the sense that you place appropriate boundaries and you set yourself at a very high standard and set those expectations, so when this past individual does come back in, they know exactly how to treat you this time. They know exactly how to honor you, how to respect you, and how to value you. Any other messages that you have here, Spirit, for my divine lovelies? Ace of Wands. This is all about a new spark, a new beginning, a new passion that is coming in. So yeah, this person, this thing, this idea, whatever it is that's coming back is going to spark a new passion within you. And this may be the one thing, the one person that will give you exactly what you've been dreaming of. Your quote unquote happily ever after. Yeah, so we have the 5 of Pentacles here, the 9 of Wands, and the Sun card. So this will spark a new passion in you that will bring you out of this energy, this lack energy, this energy of feeling alone. Okay, because you have been defending yourself, defending your heart, defending your stance against this people, this place, this thing, and in doing so, it's going to bring so much abundance, so much happiness, so many blessings to you that will get you out of this 5 of Pentacles energy, and you will no longer feel like you have to be on the defense, because now you know how to stand up for yourself. Now you know what it is that you will and will not tolerate, what it is that you will and will not accept. Okay? What other messages do you have here, Spirit? For the Divine Collective, we have the King of Swords and the Death and Rebirth card. Okay, so not only do you know exactly how to honor yourself, you're more smart in the way that you interact with people, okay? Because you're no longer the person that you used to be. You've elevated. Like I said, you know your standards now. You place yourself on a pedestal and you now have a particular sense of your worth. Okay, you have the discipline, you have the intelligence that you need in order to transform and transmute that energy, that shadow. Okay, whatever that shadow was that allowed people to use you, to abuse you, because essentially we attract mirrors. Okay, we attract people that show us who we are. Even the most disgusting, disrespectful people, it's like you attracted that person for a reason, because there's a shadow within you that's also disgusting and disrespectful. But you're in that now you're aware of that shadow, okay? You're aware of that shadow. You have transmuted that shadow, okay? You have died and been reborn, okay? You're no longer that person. You are no longer holding on to that energy, that identity, okay? You are literally stepping into a whole new world, a whole new life with this Ten of Cups energy. You got Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're standing firm on what it is that you believe that you are worthy of. You're focused. You have balanced this masculine and feminine energies within yourself, okay? You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So you're no longer just operating out of your masculine energy where you're just, taking the lead and just always being just always being in that masculine energy of do. Like, you also have balance and transform to bring in that feminine counterpart of yourself, to be more soft, to be more graceful in the ways that you conduct business, in the way that you communicate with people, in the way that you interact with people, in the way that you allow people to interact with you, okay? And in doing so, and balancing these two energies, it is definitely going to bring a new abundance, okay? You've planted a new seed in how you want to present yourself to the world, okay? Yeah. This is how you want to present yourself to the world now. The Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's nurturing, someone who's giving, someone who's loving, someone who's abundant, okay? Let's get a little bit more messages here from Spirit to see. We have humor that fell at the bottom, that fell out, which is I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Okay. Right, because you know what your dreams are, you know what your goals are, you know what you're going after. No need to harp on the past, on the negative. We're moving forward here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You have relationships. I am attracted to those who serve my higher good. Exactly. Like I said, you've transmuted that shadow aspect of yourself that was attracting people who were not for your highest good. Okay? And now that you're focused on the positive side of light, now that you're focused on your lighter side of self, you're going to attract people who are going to be for your highest good, okay? Any other messages that you have here, Spirit, for my divine lovelies? You have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Right. So now you're operating in this energy of peace, in this flow energy, okay, where you're able to attract love and you're able to be love and able to give love, and thus that's exactly what you're going to receive, okay? You're no longer going to be defensive. You're no longer going to be fighting against yourself and against others, okay? This next chapter of your life is going to bring a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of people who will be in your community who will be just as giving and loving and happy as you are. It's going to be a community full of love with this Ten of Cups here, okay? It's going to be a life full of joy with the Sun card, okay? That is a promise that so much joy and happiness and abundance is coming to you, okay? And it's going to be a peaceful new journey for sure. It's going to be one of success. Exactly. I know that there's no greater goal than to love, right? You understand that in order to operate in the energy of abundance, in order to receive abundance, in order to receive love and joy, you have to operate out of love. Love for yourself, love for others, love for the things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Even with this Ace of Wands, you now know your purpose, you now know your passion, you know your worth, you know your value, okay? So I'm gonna leave it here. If this resonated, Please leave a comment below to let your girl know. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell so you don't miss another reading. And I'm sending you all so much love, so much light, okay, so much peace as you embark on this new journey with the spring equinox. And I send you so much courage as you continue to navigate this pre-shadow Mercury retrograde energy, as you are cleansing, as you are transmuting energy, and as you are honoring the divine masculine, divine feminine within yourself. Okay? Love, Sirya. Peace.